Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's had a hit! Cleared away. And here's Wirtz. Vinicius Junior! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Great hit! He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Kimmich very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
There's the hit! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rijkaard cuts it out. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Heads it! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Menu.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gullit goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Pedri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That is good alertness. Costa Curta with the clearance. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that's well spotted. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz, now it's Vinicius Junior. Nicely intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Wirtz. Belletti. It's a good spell of possession, this. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Pedri. Pedri. Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
That's a shade optimistic. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, they've got it again. Vids. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kimmich is there, and he can pick it up. Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Out of play for a throw. Mbappe. And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's got space in the... and the shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. The midway point of the game.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Arsenal kick off the second half. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vieira. And it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That's really well cleared. Vinicius Junior. Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Lascia il campo per il numero 10.
Vids, and that has left him in a heap. Oh, well played, well played. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard gets it clear. And he's there to clear it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great defending, strong and determined. Now that's well seen too. Well, that looks a good ball through. Maldini. Maradona does really well to win the ball there. Wits. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
The taker
11.
has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Numero 7.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Now the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Arsenal go into the lead. And it's Gullit. Shooting chance! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never...
Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Maradona goes steaming forward. Cruyff has a look and plays it forward. Oh, important interception. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 21. Pirlo.
Cruyff really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Haaland. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a
Big chance! Goal! Milan! And with that, he takes home the match ball. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Crosses it into the area. Haaland! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah. And Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior. He's on a run down the left wing. And he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
De Ligt.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Five minutes to add. Maldini carries the ball down the right. Maldini proves just a little bit too strong. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. We have already started here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Owen, pull it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Hullet. Rodri. He's in space and looking for options. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Neymar. Haaland. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Menu. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Has a goal! Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Rodri, nicely spread. Rose trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Neymar. And the finish! They've scored! AC Milan are all square. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked.
Great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kaka. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Oh, what has happened? There's the hit! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rose are looking to go forward now. Menu. Rodri. That is good alertness.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Costa Curta. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cruyff. Gullit. Rodri. Now it's Messi. But it's Thuram. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got rid. That's a throw. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. Neymar. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kaká. Gilberto Silva. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
They get a throw in. And it's Thuram. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's been drilled forward. Owen has it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Messi! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. And here's Gullit. Menu does really well to win the ball there. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. And it's Owen. Neymar gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, Neymar. Viene sostituito con il numero 20.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He gets big. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Lampard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 21. Pirlo.
So here comes a substitution. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pull it. And he's gone backward here. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Hullet. Maldini has it out wide and in space. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Back they go.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Very much into the last knockings. Now Costa Curta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lampard. Deep into stoppage time. Rashford. He can run onto that. He's through. Great chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Now there's a fine, and one more try! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Now it's Hullet, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Haaland receives it in a good position here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tar clears it away. And the finish! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
No way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Menu. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. Mbappe. Hits one! Oh, that's a waste.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Messi, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Maldini.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Tar promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland, great chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Saliba, Rijkaard, Costa Curta. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Pirlo. Messi. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Stood up well to him there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo. So what can they make of this? Neymar. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi, driving through the middle. Now the finish! Turns and goes back. The ball's gone astray. Mbappe. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Mbappe,
recupero.
and the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And yes, it's him again.